looking at each other instead of the camera.
Just the camera is probably okay. Actually, no, we can look at each other. Yeah, just camera. All right, so I just came out to work out at the park nearby, and I saw this guy. He was working out near me, and what really stood out to me is he's lean. He's very lean. That's like always been a look that I've always been going for. What's even more impressive is someone who's older but is able to eat their lean. Lean is something that I think is very important. So muscle maturity and leanness. So if you don't mind, what's your name?
Hello, my name's Brett Quinn. I will be 44 years old in 25 days. Thankful to have made it this far. I think making it to any age is to be celebrated, honestly, because life should be cherished. But yeah, I've been fortunate that my father was a good influence. Lifted weights, played racquetball, very athletic, and he never pushed sports on me or anything. I just kind of fell naturally into whatever athletic things I like to do. Never really got into team sports. I liked doing more individual things, rollerblading, skateboarding, snowboarding, hiking. It's not necessarily solo. Swimming. I was on a swim team for 8 years.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That actually kind of
How did that
really
go?
set the tone for the rest of my life. I mean, honestly,
I
from
see.
age 8 to 16, being on swim team.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like an hour and a half workouts 5 days a week, and then
Oh
2 hours
wow.
on Saturday morning.
That's
And I was not even nearly like the top swimmer in my team.
I see.
But my team, while I went there,
Yeah.
won state for like the 25th, sixth time in a row or something.
Wow.
Wasn't thanks to me because these guys were like,
These guys are.
two of them went to nationals.
Oh wow.
I'm like, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I mean, yeah. You want to talk about lean? One of them
Lean.
went into special forces too.
Oh, I see.
For graduation.
I see.
But yeah, just even getting to practice with those guys though, that's what my practice was.
Gotcha.
It's just you keep going and
You keep
going
going,
and going and going.
I see.
So that just kind of got the endurance, made me accustomed to that at an early age. That was very much a blessing. My family always had really good food on the table.
So your family prioritized nutrition,
They did. I mean,
quality food.
they fed me breakfast every single morning.
Gotcha.
Made sure I had lunch when I was at school,
Yeah.
and made sure that I had dinner and
Right.
either home cooked or something I had
Right.
to eat or
Right.
carry out. But
Gotcha.
I, yeah,
So
we ate lots of meat too.
right, right. So it sounds like you didn't have much start of being a part of a team that's very competitive in terms of physique and like fitness. So you kind of build up your own discipline to take care of your health.
Is that
And that's a very interesting topic, and that's why I'm also recording this, is because I feel like it requires discipline, it requires choices. And I was wondering if you were telling yourself, if your younger self, how would you tell that person to implement that in practice?
how to implement that to put that into other things too, like academically. I did not like to do homework,
Right.
and I wish I would have. Now it spills over into my adult life, not wanting to do the administration portion of business. But yeah, I just always tried to do something here and there at least to have fun that requires movement, riding a bike, just even walking, anything. Love swimming more now than I ever did on swim team. I got burnt out on it then.
I see.
Yeah, I didn't even swim recreationally for 2 years
Oh, okay.
after I stopped swimming
Wow.
competitively.
Yeah.
I did have the team talked me into participating in a meet like a year after I quit. I was just my sister was competing,
Right.
and they actually persuaded me. Cannot believe it.
From the dance speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very humbling, speeded away.
I see. Awesome. Awesome. Someone that's getting old doesn't really like to go to the gym. How would you tell that person to do more cardio? Would it be maybe running? Like what specific exercises out of your 45 years or 44 years would you say to someone that these are the good ones to do?
Yeah,
Yeah, especially for longevity.
I think the ones that you naturally like to do are nice because it's not so much of a chore, and then sometimes you can kind of push yourself to do things that are a little outside your comfort zone,
Okay.
like bike riding, hiking, stuff like that.
I see.
Purely enjoyment for me. Like I'm not even doing it necessarily because I'm trying to get exercise. I
Right.
just love that that's a byproduct of it.
Right.
So choosing activities that require you to get up, get out, go do something, putting proper nutrition in your body. Like I love meat, vegetables, fruit, I eat everything as long as it's actual food.
Right, right.
Literally, the only thing I've tried that I didn't like was cashew fruit. Cashew fruit, yeah, the nut
What?
is, or it's seed, but
Okay, yeah.
yeah, the fruit is like sucking on an aspirin. So that's the only thing I've tried that
Cashew
I
fruit.
did not like the taste of.
I see.
But I like bitter, umami, everything.
Yeah,
So
udamis are great.
I love cooking food because
I
if I wanted
see.
to eat out like the way I like to eat all the time, it would cost way too much. It's already expensive to eat right now, anyways.
Right, right.
If you want, I mean,
Yeah.
but
And even it's healthier to cook home too, I feel. It's cheaper
very
and
much
healthier.
it
Because
is.
you actually know what fiber you're putting in your system, right?
Exactly.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Especially with like a lot of oil. Are you that skeptical or are you that fanatic with what types of oil you
the
consume?
ones I cook with are like avocado, olive oil, rapeseed oil, typically. But I'm not.
Yeah, like
I'm not
yeah,
picky.
yeah. You're not
Some
picky,
I
yeah.
just don't like the taste of as well.
Right.
I got a pretty discerning palate
Okay.
by nature. Like I can kind of tell when something's off and when it like doesn't really taste good. Go figure. I find out a lot of times it's not really that good for you anyways or whatever.
Yeah.
Some of those oils, but they're just the ones I don't prefer as much. But
Right.
I just try to use oils that can cook on high heat.
I see.
Yeah, if I'm going high heat,
Gotcha,
so you don't want
gotcha.
to use olive oil for like searing
Yeah,
or anything
I see.
or butter. But yeah,
I think we're going a little bit on a tangent
yeah,
with nutrition now
yeah.
on top of just physique. But in terms of like leanness, so what would you advise them to? Let's say someone is trying to lose weight, and you said you were 197 pounds, or
I got to 192 pounds.
okay, so wow.
192.
And how tall are you, if you don't mind me?
5'10",
5'10".
five
Okay.
nine and a half, 5'10".
Okay.
It's been a long time.
It's not too bad. It's not too heavy
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
No, I mean,
But
yeah.
you're still able to lose
I always
that
had
weight.
arms and a chest. Like I get
Gotcha.
that from my father's side.
I get the chest fat too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't like the chest fat.
Oh,
Yeah.
chest fat. It
It's
seems like
brutal.
some built pics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So if you don't mind me asking, so how did you lose the weight? Did you have any strategies? How did you go through that?
To be quite honest, it wasn't necessarily a conscious decision that I made.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just happened. Okay.
It
Yeah, so many people struggle. It's funny. Sometimes I feel like in life, if you focus so much on getting to specific results, then it puts more anxiety and stress on you.
it does.
Whereas like if you just it sounds weird, it kind of sounds like a woo woo, but if you just like relax and just let it flow, it
I
kind of
think
works
so.
out sometimes.
Relax and
Right.
let it flow.
Yeah.
I know the people I knew that counted their points, or whatever. I didn't really see lose weight usually when people were,
Right. Right.
I worked with people who would be doing that and they worked a job that would keep them on their feet, moving around.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
they weren't really doing much else. And where I grew up, people were actually quite sedentary compared to Colorado. So
I
I was
see.
kind of an anomaly.
I see.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
but so I had to go do something. Get out, ride a bike, calisthenics.
Oh,
If I'm
yeah.
gonna concentrate, know how
Yeah.
to work out. Calisthenics are my all-time favorite.
I
Pull-ups,
see.
I think, give me the most benefit out of any kind of workout for me
Yeah.
personally.
Uh-huh.
And I love doing various styles of push-ups, or traditional, and then what some people call the diamond,
The
or like,
diamond, yeah.
and then putting your hands out extended,
Right.
and then doing dips or sitting on this bench.
Or you
I
can go
actually
for
come
dips,
to
yeah.
this particular bench and
This
stick
one.
my legs out, and I
Yeah.
go back and forth like
I
I'll burn
see.
myself out and I'll do push-ups until my face hits the ground, and then do it again, and then do it again, and it's just I get like in the kind of a compulsive mode about it actually, and I just go with it because I'm like, you know what? Glad I'm doing it while I can.
Yeah.
And
No, absolutely.
I don't try to place pressure on myself, but the one thing that helped me 20 years ago when I started, first time I really started getting in shape,
Uh-huh.
I told myself, even if it's 10 minutes,
Try
that
it.
I do some really quick workouts,
Right.
better than nothing. Like even 10 minutes,
Nice.
don't put pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Just anything. Like even if you just do a set of push-ups, to start. Just start small too at first.
Yeah.
Usually because you can get sore.
So
This
true.
last time, for some reason, my muscles didn't get sore.
Yeah.
My joints have had issues anyways from
Right.
various things over the years.
Small steps really resonated with me
Yeah.
because we tend to put a lot of pressure by doing like we setting goals, but then also trying to be over ambitious because it sounds cool. Sometimes we fall into the trap of like mental masturbation where we tell our friends that we're doing something good
Yep.
and we're pushing hard, like especially if you're going to gym every day and you're pushing really hard, like especially on social media, like it's a big thing and it's people are really into it. I think it's cool, but I think in terms of long game, like are you really sustainable?
Yeah.
Like can you actually literally tire yourself out into your store every day to get a 60 book? I don't think it's sustainable.
I filter on how I look. I was fortunate that I always actually felt happy with.
Did you have a gratitude practice or you just
No, I
had a
just
common sense of, I
I
just feel
just
good?
yeah, I just was I appreciated that I could have that physique and the
Right.
potential that I had physically, and like
Right.
I felt as capable and able-bodied as anybody if I
Right.
tried. I mean,
Yeah.
could have got me. When I was 23, I used to do standing backflips,
Oh.
and one time I did it off the picnic table. So I just stood on the edge. I used to do them off the cable boxes, and that's easier than doing it off just the ground because you don't have to jump as hard and flip around.
I see.
But it was at my sister's cheerleading practice, the one I went to. I waited until everybody was done, got off the mats, and all the girls were walking away. I thought everybody was facing the other direction.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try it on a mat first. I was 21 years old, and I just stuck it on the first try. And I tried to be discreet, but all the girls are like, "What?" They're like, they've been trying it the whole time, for one of them to get a backflip.
Right.
They're like, "That's bull crap." I'm like, and then I came back to my parents' house and did another one in the front yard and was just doing them here and there, random,
Wow. Wow.
popping up in the handstands occasionally, which I can't do
Yeah.
like for terribly long, but just messing around.
Messing
Like,
around.
yeah,
Use your
have
body. Use
fun
your
with it.
body. Yeah. Yeah.
Have fun with it. Like,
Yeah.
don't putting too much pressure on yourself is definitely not sustainable. It's not good mentally.
No.
I
Absolutely.
mean, it'll wear you out. Yeah, you're just never gonna be satisfied.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree too. So maybe, let's say you go back in your 20s and you were to redo your whole life again. How would you assess that? How would you go about it? Or would you be vegetarian? I don't know.
I eat a lot of meat,
You like, I love meat.
and fat meat does not convert into fat in your body either.
I used to
It's-
think that.
Yeah, people think that, and like the butter and stuff. No,
Right. I was scared.
fat-free, low-fat crap.
I know,
No way.
these are
Get out of
good
here.
for you, yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Especially with testosterone.
it's
yeah.
all, and like if you're gonna use actual butter, don't use margarine.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, it's my opinion. I
Yeah.
like the taste.
Right,
better,
right, right, yeah.
and I eat everything.
Right. So, okay. So just eat.
Eat meat
Fat doesn't make you fat.
unless it bothers your stomach. Some people.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Some people it does bother them to eat meat.
Right. I mean,
Not me.
there's also like religious reasons too. So
Yep.
it's not applicable for everyone, but
No, if somebody is persuaded in that,
yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I see. I see. So okay, so eat. Yeah, eat what your body needs. So eat healthy. What else would you? So obviously exercise. Would
Yeah.
you more muscle maybe, or because like a long time ago I saw this video of this marathon runner who regretted not strength training when she was younger,
yeah.
and she was saying that I used to do a lot of cardio and I feel bad for doing that. So does that
I think a mixture of both is great,
right mixture of
but
both? Okay.
yeah, I think doing what you enjoy and
Do
just
what
doing what you enjoy and something that doesn't make you frustrated
Yeah.
or feel like it's a chore.
Right.
But yeah, I think is nice because sometimes you can be having fun and just want to sprint, and other times
Yeah.
just
Right.
want to
Yeah.
saunter. It is.
So
Yeah.
absolutely, it was absolutely wonderful to have you here. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I appreciate it,
Thank you.
Taji.
Yeah.
Yep. Good to meet you.
Yeah. Absolutely.